Hello and welcome to the Metroidvania Review official stream. I am Professor Q and I have here with me today Nick.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, and today we are playing Kingdom of Light, which is an unreleased game created by the Flying Fire, the developer behind Destroy Space Aliens, which we actually put out a video review for yesterday. And I highly recommend checking out the game in the next couple of weeks, because right now it's only 79 cents, at least on the North American store. I'm not sure what it is in other regions, but it's an insane deal. Anyway, this is their second game. I was talking with the developer. That he's the one who sent me the key for this, and they may be continuing with it. Give them their support if you like what you see, and let's go ahead and jump right into this. I'm going into this completely blind, and I'm already excited to play it because just this intro or this title screen has a lot going for it. One thing I think you've already noticed is the music is really pleasant. I also like the use of colors just around the campfire, the way that the grass lights up like it's daylight. It's almost like it's a magical fire, the way you have that contrast there. And also I noticed that there's a mini map in the top right of the screen, which suggests we'll have that while we're playing the game. So let's give this a shot. It looks like we might only have one save file for this. So who do you think we're going to play, Nick? Do you think we're going to play the bard, or do you think we're going to play the girl?
You're going to play an unknown character that's hiding in the trees.
Hiding in the trees? Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to play the girl because I'm pretty sure I have control right now. Oh, nope, we're playing the bard. Okay, well, can I get back on the... All right, we're so glad we found the time to come out here. This is much better than the city. It sure is. The air is clean, the cool breeze is calming, and the view is so nice. Now, a bit of a contrast with the face pictures, but I don't know if those are placeholders or not. With the graphics, I mean.
Yeah, they have the job done.
A view like this is best appreciated with a good meal and some good company. That's true. Now, if I could only find some good company. Oh, burn. Hey, I'm right here. You know I'm just joking. Yeah. Should I do a girl voice for the girl? Is that... Would that
Please
sound
don't.
better? What's that?
That would not make it better.
You're just so excited to be here. You're about to explode. You know me so well, but if we don't stop talking and start enjoying this view, I might actually explode. I'm going to give everybody the evil laugh. Hey, that's my tent. You try to sneak a peek at my awesome backpacking mattress? What is it? Like a body pillow? What? Whoops, sorry,
Yeah,
I was looking around.
Backpacking mattress. You should take it. What's she gonna do? Look at her. She's tiny.
This is my tent. Once I've had enough with camping tonight, I will go and sleep here. Or we can go explore, because I am in control now. You have no free will, mister. Let's see. I guess we're done camping, or maybe we're just talking still. Okay, so it doesn't give you the prompt to select things unless you stop, which is kind of neat, I guess.
It's supposed to represent you actually looking closely at something.
Yeah.
So hammocks are save points.
Whoa, you can play? We've been doing that the entire title screen.
Yeah, what do you...
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm any good. Of course you are. I bet you have a lot of fans. Fans. That'd be something. My song is just kind of the same thing over and over again. I really just play for myself. That's so cool. Not many people can say they're living their passion. You should really be proud. Whoops, I apologize for that. This kind of reminds me of Celeste, the way Celeste does their dialogue.
Yeah, this is definitely like Celeste.
Yeah. I think it's great that you have some self-doubt. It's a good thing. It means that you know when something can be improved or changed. My dad used to say that's the path to greatness. It's cool you're already on your way. Well, it certainly doesn't feel like it. My dad used to tell me something similar in the old myth of the Kingdom of Light. It said that everyone was so enamored with their perfection that they stagnated and didn't try to improve. I suppose that's true in real life too. Many people who are content don't try to change the status quo and just accept it. Exactly. But it's much more practical to go along with the status quo. It's the world is a dangerous place. I mean, in the end, it sounds like it's just a nice story to tell your kids before bed. It's not just a story, it's real, and I'm going to find it. The Kingdom of Light? That's just a nice fairy tale. It isn't real. The whole thing is silly. I mean, achieving perfection? How unrealistic is that?
And she jumps into the fire.
There's light right there. It's just like Dad says. We should have the wisdom of an adult and the imagination of a child. Welcome, Metroidvania. And let's see. I'm on my phone today because this is a full screen game. I didn't see any way to really adjust the graphics. But I think we're done talking to her. We'll go to bed.
If she's still bouncing by the fire in the morning, we're going to know she never went to bed.
And welcome the shark. So you have this pixel art style, but the light is very smooth. And the trees in the background, they kind of blur, like the resolution gets higher as it gets further away. That's which is interesting to me.
Yeah, I like the background. Yeah, lots of layers.
I actually was noticing when I was rewatching my video review for Destroy Space Aliens that there was a lot more layers than I realized just looking at the background, something you don't notice while you're playing. Lisa, you in there? She's gone to the Kingdom of Light. I guess I did sleep in a little late. Better go find her. She's going to be being attacked by goblins or something.
She's going to be attacked by one of those bear owls from D&D. Just watch.
Owlbears?
Yes.
Owlbears are underrated and not used often enough, I don't think.
Yeah, you would think they'd be more popular. That seems like something that would, like, resonate with the internet.
Yeah, you'd think so. I mean, they're often in modules and stuff, but like when GMs like make their own campaigns, they seem to kind of ignore them.
We should have an all owlbear campaign.
And also, I agree with the shark in Retrovinia that I like the way that the lighting shifts the hues of the colors.
Yeah, it's a neat use of light.
Now this is odd. This fire isn't putting off its own light, it doesn't seem like. This candle is. So that's weird.
It's a dark fire.
Yeah. Or magical darkness. Oh, well, we're in literal darkness now. Alright, well, always jump off the cliffs. Especially in games without fall damage.
Is it getting hotter?
Yeah, the graphics are getting all wavy. So do you think this is a structure that somebody made, or do you think it's somebody's skull that there's a button here?
I think that's like an anglerfish, maybe. It's got its little lure thing up on the top, and then its horrible head.
I was noticing that that button was putting off its own light. Whoa, Lisa, are you okay? Yeah. Well, at least I'm alive. But I don't think will be for much longer if I don't get out of here. Don't worry, I'll get us out of here. Time to be a hero.
Imagine going camping and then you just kind of walk into a cave and there's all this stuff.
Right. Also, imagine going camping and going off on your own, seeing that first skull, and then being like, yeah, I'm going to keep going.
This place seems legit. Good morning, Animator AR.
Morning.
So, you think this is the guy from Destroy Space Aliens? Same dude?
Yep. Or this is the developer, yes.
No. I mean this main character.
Oh, do you think it's a...
Is this a sequel?
Oh, same character? No, his name was Frank Jones or whatever. What is this character's name? I didn't actually see.
Maybe he is in witness protection and he had to change his name.
Also, where's my Hadouken if that's the same guy? And why didn't I bring my sword with me?
They wouldn't let you take it because it was too distinguishing and people would recognize you.
This is also really interesting how the moon isn't putting off its own light,
Oh, yeah.
and yet we can still see it in the sky.
Well, and it's illuminated as if it has volume, like as if it's not 2D.
Which is kind of neat. Oh, your first weapon's a bow. How many games? Okay, so a lot of games have bows as a secondary weapon. Oops. I fired one arrow and everything went crazy. Do not approach the village of the lost. They are trapped in a never-ending cycle of suffering and pain. There is nothing you can do to help them. Who are the lost? What's going on? Why is this village suffering? The lost are those who have lost themselves. They have given up their ability to be happy. They have become hollow. Their lives are meaningless, and they have traded it for the illusion of comfort. They have lost their humanity and their souls. They have become demons.
This camping trip got real heavy.
This is like Shadow Complex. So the king has sent another one of his minions to help us with our little problem. This one is a little different from the rest, though. How so? We've had the pleasure of killing the rest. A little demon child, I suppose. The fools won't realize what they're dealing with until it's too late. I have to admit, the child does look delicious, though. I wonder if we should keep him. He might prove useful for our plan, but then he might not. It's hard to tell with these new ones. We should kill him, of course, but I've always been one to take advantage of whatever possible, or take the advantage whenever possible. What are you guys? Another thing I'd like to say. Oh goodness, is this a boss? Holy cow! We're going right into this.
Oh man!
I was going to comment on the story, but I guess we'll talk about that after. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Oh no!
I'm getting strong Destroy Space Aliens vibes off of this.
Well, you should. Okay. Oh wait, no.
That was a solid game. What would you rate it? Oh, there's still more. Oh, I like your arrows go off light.
The arrows have the cool light effect, and
I really dig the color variety in this. The blue backgrounds, the warm arrows. This
is a great way to. And yeah, the bow familiar is really interesting. I also like how he kind of intuitively knows how to use it.
Oh, we don't know about this world. Floating bows might be just how bows work in this world.
Yeah, the colors are... This is unique. I don't think I've seen anybody do this style before.
Why does the enemy still have a health bar?
It looks like a negative photo.
Oh, yeah.
Like your bow is making negatives. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal with the enemy health bar is. Remember that this is a demo, so it is possible that this game has glitches.
Oh, yeah, because the trees block the light. Oh, yeah.
It's a little tutorial on how to shoot up, which is good.
Oh.
In case you didn't experiment on your own.
It's interesting how the arrows light up, but only if you can see the furthest back layer.
And welcome, Indiana Ores. He is the developer for the game, so welcome him to the chat. If you have any questions, you can direct them at him. This is cool so far, what we played so far. I'm really intrigued at what's going on here.
The lighting engine is super neat.
I've seen a lot of pixel art lighting engines, and not all of them work very well, and sometimes they're a little bit too, I don't know, extravagant, I guess.
Shoot him in the eye.
But this one really creates an atmosphere. All right, let's see what these are. Oh, these are enemies.
So you can shoot on like a 8 axis or 8 angle axis.
Yep, 8 directions, which is also fairly rare.
You know what the graphics kind of remind me of are have you seen? Usually they're GIFs where they'll like have one video and then it glitches into another video, and like everything will kind of warp and change by getting all pixelated kind of, and then it's a whole different picture but with similar shapes. That's kind of what the light transitions look like.
Yeah. Is that you? Lisa, I think we're in way over our head here. I'm so glad you made it. I knew you could do it. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you again. Here, let's get out of here. Come on, Lisa. I found this bow of light and I think I had some sort of vision. It's like I was living in the memories of someone that was attacked by some terrible creature. I also heard the voice say, I wonder if that was the creature that attacked me, actually. Do not approach the village of the lost. I just can't make heads or tails of it all. Okay, I think we're continuing dialogue here.
Meanwhile, Lisa's like, oh man, I'm out here alone with a guy and he's going insane.
You know we're going to make a tearing you apart, Lisa, joke at least once during this, this playthrough. We have to find a way out of here. It's dangerous. I know this might sound crazy, but why don't we go a little deeper? I mean, this all just sounds so exciting. What? We could be killed. I mean, when was the last time you were on an adventure like this? I'm scared, but there's something in my heart telling me to push forward. Maybe it's just me having my head in the clouds like usual, but I'm going to see this through and continue searching for the Kingdom of Light. I mean, shadowy figures, visions of monsters? This sounds like something right out of those fairy tales. I'm not going to run away right as my story begins. But you're not the one with the bow of light, lady. Well, I'm not going to try and stop you. We both know that's impossible. I'm just pointing out the obvious dangers of this place. If we're going to continue forward, it's not going to be easy, and we have to be careful. Let's do it. Let's continue forward together. Just make sure you watch your step a little more next time. You're right. Come on, let's let go. All right. Is she gonna follow me now? Okay, no.
Nah, she's just gonna chill here. By let's explore more, she means you should explore more.
Oh, what's this? So let's see. Do I have a fist? Yeah, we'll play with this in a little bit. Ah, there we go. Wow, your fist gets huge. All right, we'll see you later, Anime AR. Yeah, that looked like a spike pit, but didn't quite do me in. You know, if I ever build myself a castle, that's what I'm going to make all the doors.
Giant skull teeth.
Giant skull teeth that retract when you shoot buttons. Check this out. What's up? There's something weird glowing blue liquid through going through this tree. Whatever it is, I don't think we should touch it until we know more about it. This place gives me the creeps. Come on, Lisa, touch it. I want to see what happens. I agree. Let's move on. This isn't a save point. It's just a lamp.
You're gonna run into her later, and she's just covered in the stuff.
After Destroy Space Aliens, I don't trust these statues because those marked bosses in a lot of cases, or figures like that, not necessarily that lamp style in particular. This looks like a map. I like the item get screen. Also, I like that I got super powerful as I was getting the map.
Yeah, like I'm filled with the power of cartography.
I think the map healed me. I'm not sure. The game might save every time you collect things. Indiana Ores can let me figure that out myself, or can fill us in either way. Let's see. Oh, that's my arrow. Does it stick? Okay, it does stick in walls for a decent amount of time.
You can't step on them, can you?
Looks like the bow has pretty good range beyond my vision. I don't know what all this money's for yet, but better get. Oh yes, the hammock. That's right. When I did rest in it at the beginning of the game, I just didn't remember. Did I miss? Oh, there it is right there. Almost walked past that. Might not be a bad idea to put maybe a light next to it or something to...
Or make it red.
Make it stick out. Yeah. Wow. What do you think this thing is? I think it's a well. The old myths say that you throw something in and make a wish and it comes true. Really? Let's wish for immortality. That'll make this game super easy. Wait, do we just throw anything in? She's throwing a rock?
Throw her in.
You think it worked? Well, we'll find out soon. Uh-oh.
You just explode.
I guess we'll talk to this bird. What do you think you're doing? Why did you attempt to desecrate this shrine? I wasn't trying to damage the well, we just made a wish like in our old traditions, and... how did I miss having such naivety? Or, oh, how I miss having such naivety. You cannot simply make a wish for it to come true. The magic surrounding a wish is much more complex than that. What do you mean? Making a wish is an art. It takes magic, it takes faith, it takes belief. It takes unity, and only through these things can a wish come true. Oh well, I just wanted to know the future. Then your wish was quite simple. However, it will still take a lot of magic and energy. Are you sure that you want to go through with this? No. I mean, it was just a silly game we were messing around with. I really don't wish to see the future. I'm sorry we messed up your well. But how are we supposed to get home? This bird is actually really nice. Like, most of these guys in these video games will attack you on sight the second you desecrate things. So it's nice that you have a friendly face for a change.
His pixel art makes him look way more menacing than his little anime portrait.
Right. I think you've already been given your answer. You wished to be home, and now you are. What? How? Don't worry, you'll figure it out in due time. Why don't you take a look around the village? Maybe you'll find your answer there. Oh, so I was going to say this earlier, but I like how the dialogue is presented, because a lot of games just kind of dump text on you, and this is like a lot easier to parse through at a pacing that feels like you're
organic.
Not being hit. Yeah, organic pacing, right, that fits with the gameplay. Ah, fellow musician. It's been so long since I've seen another one. A fellow musician, I mean, I can sort of play. We're always learning. I see you have the heart of a musician. No need for formalities. Now let me see if I can guess your instrument. My instrument? I sense an ancient spirit about you. You play with the wooden strings, don't you? You mean a guitar? Yeah. That's right. I'm not that good, though. Every song I make up is repetitive and boring. Ugh, there you go, being hard on yourself again. It's alright. I know what you mean. The strings just aren't the same when they're not strummed with emotion. But it's still good enough to fill the empty hollows of this great tree. Nowadays, many musicians just focus on the lyre and never venture out of their house. Or the lyre, I guess that's how you pronounce that. It's a shame, really, because music is meant to be played out loud and to fill the ears of everyone around you. But the way the dialogue is set up, it's a lot easier to stream it that way too, because, I don't know, it just has a pacing that feels right.
I'm just shocked that these two are just totally fine talking to a giant bird. It's just like, yeah, that's gonna happen on our camping trip.
Well, considering the bow of light thing, I think that the bird is a welcome sight, and the cave of menacing, literally called the darkness. This path is under construction. I'm going to assume that means this is... Okay, yeah, that means this is probably where the demo is not going to take us or allow us to go. Alright, thanks for coming, Metroidvania. Well, I think you did a good job with the dialogue in the end orders. I think the direction is good. Yeah. I appreciate it. I play too many indie games where they just kind of dump the... It feels like the lore is more important than the player sometimes, and the way the dialogue is given to you in this game, I don't get that feeling, which is a good thing. And I did not read what that was because I was busy talking. Gravity.
It's a gravity arrow.
Alright, let's see. Can we... So we select that, and I think we put it in a slot. Okay, that's kind of neat. So you're going to do kind of a tetromino style of like charms. What does it do? Okay, so it makes it so the arrows fall. I don't know if that's a good thing.
It means you can arc them.
Yeah, that aspect's nice. I could do this and hit enemies behind cover. So it has its advantages, but I think I may...
Can you shoot them? Can you shoot faster now?
I don't think so, but the arc does have its advantages, although I'm going to take it off for now. I don't know if you can... Let's see. It'd be neat if you could... let's say hold L trigger. Okay, or left trigger. It'd be neat if you could like program different sets that you could swap between.
I tend to wonder if you get more stuff, if it's going to be like a synergized thing.
Yeah. Well, I can tell that you're going to have something similar to like Resident Evil 4's inventory system to fit everything onto the tree.
Man, I loved organizing things into the briefcases in Resident Evil 4.
Welcome to my home. Nice to meet you. So this is your home? Of course. Is this a different bird? I don't mean to be racist, but your picture is similar. Of course, like the other owls here. Okay, so it is a different owl. We all live among the grand tree. I'm still not used to hearing owls talk. A common reaction for most humans that come to visit here. We're aware that it's not something humans are used to seeing. You see, we believe that the essence from the great owl well graced us with this ability, in order to fulfill our purpose of being one with nature and being itself. A bunch of owl druids. You know, you were just talking about owl bears earlier, and you got your wish.
I did. So wait.
So wait.
So they were owls. They were just normal owls. And then they were given the ability to speak so they could pursue their goal of becoming one with nature. But they were owls. They were part of nature.
Hey, it doesn't even necessarily have to be true. It's just their legend. Also, you know, sentience makes it easier to pursue a goal. With an owl, as a normal owl, they're just, you know, after mice.
I mean, maybe they were like owl people and not just normal owls.
This is a situation where the gravity arrow might have been a better choice, but it was easier to just jump and shoot at that point. Dear Village, I write you here to atone for my regrets. I did not realize that hunting the deer population was against the will of the community here. Oh. It is in our blood to be hunters in the fight. Could you imagine a giant owl swooping down and grabbing a deer and carrying it off like an owl would with a mouse? That'd be so frightening. Awesome. It's in our blood as hunters to fight prey, and we built our home here on the edge of darkness to satisfy this need. My family has decided to move on from this town and descend into the darkness. The light has graced us with comfort, however, we yearn to ambush prey from the shadows. I know that this town frowns upon the darkness, however, we cannot resist. We have barricaded the entries to the depths of the forest to keep the town safe. We have no ill will to those that live here. We just wish to live out the drive within us. Perhaps there is more to our hunter soul than that the will of the great owl. Goodbye. Oh gosh. I'd hunt those deer too. They got glowing red eyes.
Oh jeez. Oh, they're gonna be mad at you for killing that deer.
I know. I'm not doing very well of plus I think I just got rid of the barricade.
So it's like the people that live in the tree live on Manhattan, and then the darkness is like across the river in Jersey.
I don't know if that's
Yeah man, no one wants to live in Jersey.
Apologies to anybody from Jersey watching this the stream or otherwise.
Oh, they know.
Oh, they know.
They're all nodding and they're like, he's right. It's true.
This is a situation where I think I need to use the gravity bow. So let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Neat.
That little guy below it, his life flashed before his eyes.
Quick charge. Can we charge our bow? Oh, we can charge our bow. I didn't even know that was a feature until I got this ability. This is blue. It would appear that we do not have the right setup for this. Huh. Let's see. So this rotates it, but that doesn't do me any good. Okay, I guess we need a different setup. Maybe if we play the girl, she has the blue. We haven't played far enough to find out whether or not we switch between characters yet. Yeah, I'll probably switch back to the non-arcing shot real quick. It's really easy to remove it.
I once again like the explosion death animations. They're satisfying.
Alright, we're moving into the darkness. Those little circles... So that was where one treasure was. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move into the darkness at this point. Whoa! Are these guys stronger than the ones in the forest? Nope, still 3 hits.
I like your friend was like, let's go explore. And you're like, I don't think we should. And she's like, no, we totally should. And then you're the one that has to do all the exploration.
Well, we're stuck in here now, so we gotta go find the ability upgrade to get out. Let's see. Watch out for these crickets. Or grasshoppers or whatever. I don't know, what's more terrifying? Giant grasshoppers or... Oh, oof.
Giant bats.
Giant bats are... Like, of the giant monsters, I feel like grasshoppers would be pretty terrifying.
Yeah, grasshoppers would be pretty bad. I'd rather it be a grasshopper than a cricket, because a cricket would be real loud.
Could you imagine? It sounds like a bass, like a bass. giant cricket. Oh man, if I ever do another D&D campaign, I'm totally gonna put one of those in there. That is a funny idea.
You have to like go find it and kill it so your characters can sleep that night.
Well, I probably started off with you hear a broom, broom, broom off in the distance. It sounds like a bass or whatever, and then when you finally find it, it's like, what?
And then boom, owlbear.
Owlbear with a bass. Just wanted to practice my jazz. Alright, now we got spiders. Alright, grasshoppers versus spiders. Which is scarier? Giant. Obviously, spiders are scary by themselves, but...
Yeah, giant spiders would be way worse. They, like, have webs and bite you.
It's probably why they're more popular than giant grasshoppers.
Reminds me of that game that had the, like, no spiders mode, and it turned all the spiders into kittens or something.
Which game was that?
It was a shooter? I don't know. I'd have to go digging around.
Suspicious hammock. Okay, enemies don't respawn, which is good. Certain things that become common tropes among games, it sometimes surprises me when I play a game that doesn't do that, like not respawning enemies when... Okay.
And it's Obsidian's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids style survivor game, Grounded, that did the spider mode thing. Which those were literally giant spiders, so...
So we could have entered this place the way I just opened, with the arcing arrow.
I like the map.
Yeah, the minimap's nice. It's funny, like, you kind of forget certain details of games, but like when I played Super Metroid again like last year, I had totally forgotten that it had a minimap, and it's interesting to me that more, considering how many people copy Super Metroid, that more people don't do the minimap. I especially like it because you always have a problem in Metroidvania games where you do this way too often. and having a mini map kind of, I don't know, deters you from having to do that.
Sure.
You cannot handle my vantage point. Okay, the spikes do hurt you from the side. Not La Mulana rules there.
Also, Spelunky rules.
Is that Spelunky rules?
Well, Spelunky rules, you can walk next to them. You can walk into spikes. You can't just drop onto spikes.
Yes, that is that's how La Mulana does it too. La Mulana and Spelunky actually have a lot of similarities as far as...
Yeah, that's definitely what it reminded me of when I saw you playing it. I don't know, whenever you were playing it last.
Yeah. I can't remember if I streamed La Mulana much. Alright. More power! And this one's purple, so we can use it. Kickback. Is that knockback? Let's find out. Let's see what it does. I guess we'll have to find a victim. It doesn't seem to be pushing that one. Maybe it's for my fist? Yeah, we'll find out. We'll leave it on. See what happens. Okay, I don't think I can make that jump. Yeah, I only have 1 hit point left, so we'll go ahead and just leave. Oh, no! Immediately killed by a spider as soon as I turned around.
You did just kind of walk right into it. What is the thing that comes out of you when you die? What is that thing?
It's my evil soul. I could be the demon child that it was talking about in that...
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting that it spawned me here, since the hammock was below. But I actually don't want to be this direction. I want to... Oh, wait, I want to see what's through that door over there. Let's find with that. Oh! Okay, well, turning on your map does not freeze the enemies, so that's good to know. No big deal on the spawn location being broken here. I can use the arcing shot to get back in there. Let's go ahead and
it actually looked like you were like propped up on the background geometry there, and it actually kind of worked.
Let's see. Maybe I can't use the gravity shot to do this. Okay, maybe not. I was so confident that I could come back through this room this way, but I guess not. Doesn't matter. This is where I want to be anyway, so... Definite expectation that there would be glitches here and there. Did I already break this? Okay, green is I touched it. Take advantage of my gravity shot before I turn it off. Oh, I just turned off kickback. We're going to keep kickback on. For all I know. Oh, there's nothing in the darkness right now. Okay. That's good to know. Whoops. Well, this is where I wanted to go, so it's good. I've kind of intuitively decided to go somewhere else, so it's good. This one, maybe I can do the gravity shot. Let's try it. Maybe.
Nothing not in the darkness. So there's nothing in the light?
Oh, is that what we're saying? Oh, gotcha. All right. So the door opened. All right, well, we'll go to the darkness then. Let's see, what's the best way to get in there? It looks like the first entrance was probably the better choice. I keep forgetting that guy's here. Okay, so I just went flying when I got hit, and that might be what kickback does. And thankfully he dropped a health refill, so that's nice.
The owls should know that these deer respawn, and they can hunt them and it wouldn't be a problem.
Don't. They just come back. How do you know it's a respawn situation and not that it's his angry brother or something. I mean, you don't know if it's the same deer.
Well, then I would say that there is a healthy population of the deer in this forest, and that you could hunt them without having any adverse effects on the local ecological systems.
I'm not sure if the game wardens around the world would agree with that assessment. There's plenty.
Just kill until you notice something's wrong.
Come on, we're never going to go out and not find buffalo. What are you talking about?
Overhunting things, that's not a thing.
Don't. Hey, one of these days I won't charge into the darkness and front right the enemies. So kickback makes me move further when I get hit, I think. I wonder if I can damage boost my way into anywhere. Not that it matters, I'm down to 1 HP right now anyway. Don't. That's okay.
Move.
That's okay, I need to refill my life anyway. This is a unique weapon for... I like that it's kind of like a stand type thing. So the bat screeched at me, and I thought it was the Dark Forest text coming up that made that sound. I was a little confused. I was like, what? That's the first time it squeaked at me. Alright, we'll go this way, because we haven't completed that map at all. I don't know why we didn't continue this way the first time we came down here. This is my Mega Man strategy. Always just keep shooting. Keep shooting.
That's just a good strategy in life.
So it sounds like I could have made that jump on the other area. But we'll kill the bear.
Oh, I like how he's animated.
He was barely a challenge.
Ew.
I didn't even bat an eye at that one. I don't know how to make a cricket pun.
Hop to it.
Oh no, we're gonna lose all of our viewers, Nick, if you keep it up. Oh, okay.
I want to see what lightning would look like in this, like, light... But where'd that bat go? But yeah, like, I feel like shooting lightning would look awesome with this lighting system.
That would be cool, and considering it's the Kingdom of Light, a lightning spell would kind of... I mean, often lightning is associated with light power, as one might expect. Let me see, did I miss any... what is that? I gotta go back, because that was something shiny on my map, and shiny things are intriguing. Come on, heal me, heal me. That's not health. Alright, we'll try and kill this. I don't think that's hitting it. Maybe I should turn on my arcing shot. Nope, this grasshopper is just gonna get me no matter what I do. There we go. No, don't kill me. Somebody drop some health, please. Oh wait, the game doesn't pause. Oh no, it's too late. But the shiny thing, I had to find out what the shiny thing was.
Death.
Oh, I should probably switch back to the straight shot. Okay. Welcome back, Animator AR. Okay, so this requires a running jump. I think this is the jump that Indiana Rose was talking about. I need to stop getting hit by grasshoppers.
Only if you want to not die.
Okay, let's see. Let's go down a little bit and see if maybe there's another hammock in this area. Okay, so you can't jump down through platforms, it doesn't look like. Alright, so we need to get the Why Can't Metroid crawl ability. And yeah, we're all doing very well. This is actually, I'm really enjoying exploring this game. Oh, the bear's back. Oh, great. I will refrain from making any bear puns. Except that bear gave me a little pause. It's like you have filled my mouth with the most unfathomable taste. With your
I can't believe you've done this.
With your terrible words. Alright. So shiny thing looks like an elevator, maybe? Whoa! Something happened. I don't know what that was.
Is it just part of the background?
It might just occasionally shoot up. Alright, let's just stand here and do nothing for 5 seconds.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay, so it just occasionally shoots fire upwards. It could be the fast travel? I guess we'll find out. Whoops.
It's one of those towers from Halo.
Yeah. Well, seeing that thing is what got me killed. Whoops. Okay. Get used to the fact that the bow happens, or the bow shot is just a little bit behind your head instead of straight above you. Something to keep in mind. Let's see. Come on. Should I be using... Can you do 360 shots? No, okay. Just making sure that it's not better to play with the joystick on this one.
Well, there's no scope on it,
There
so
we
there's
go.
no point.
So you hold down the L button, it's like Super Metroid where you can aim. And it's more like, it looks like Metroid Zero Mission style. Whoops. Yeah, left bumper. I like this idea that you have to turn the switches on. It's not just fire at puzzles.
Yeah, like a double. Requires some thinking.
Don't think I can trick this one. There might be another switch somewhere.
This reminds me of at least the early puzzles in Phoenotopia. Because there's a lot of like angling your shots to hit buttons and the...
Yeah, with the slingshot.
Yeah. You know, in the first 2 dungeons that I've played in that game.
What is it that distracted you from that game?
Honestly, it was because I was playing it on the Switch and I was using the Joy-Cons and they're not the best controller for that. And then I was like,
oh, yeah.
I'll just buy a Pro controller and use that. And then I did buy a Pro controller, but then I didn't get back to Phoenotopia. So I will, but...
Alright, so that let us out of here. Did it open any other doors? Yeah, I actually played the entire game with Joy-Cons when I played it. Believe it or not.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I mean, they're fine. They worked. I was super bad at the game, and that wasn't helping.
Sure. Okay, I can duck and shoot that one. So we got kind of Zelda-like puzzles on this one. Oh. Get out of here, bat. Oh. Almost took damage from that one. Uh-oh. It's one of these, or is it a time thing? Okay, it might have been a time thing.
Oh, did you think it was it changes the colors of the other two?
Yeah, one of those
The
the things where
the
you're supposed
puzzle is old as time.
the thing where you're supposed to pay attention to what changes what, but instead you just kind of brute force it. Looks like we got a padlock.
Nice, we can lock up our bike.
Oh, lock the bow's position. Hold.
Oh, you can shoot behind yourself now
Let's see.
when you run.
I'm holding the circle button,
Is that a werewolf?
which is the B button. Bow lock. Hold. Oh, left trigger and then circle. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's see. Press the left bumper or right trigger to assign. There we go. So what are these other ones? Okay. So the left trigger. Okay, so by default, it's your bow. I want to see what these other ones do real quick. Okay, so this is a dodge. I never use these. They always put them in the Igavania games, and I think the other one's supposed to be a block. There we go. So this is defensive. Oh,
So
okay.
wait, what exactly is an Igavania game? Like, what's the Ig?
Iga. Koji Igarashi is the one who directed basically all of the Metroidvania, Castlevania games.
Oh.
And he coined the phrase of himself when he made Bloodstained. Oh, we got, looks like Wolverine people.
Badgers.
So it's made it this far. Who are you? Have you been following me? It's a beautiful view, isn't it? It seems nice. It's like... it's like those...
Anyway, I'm gonna eat you now.
Yeah, it's like that Simpsons episode where you had like the Russians playing chess and they're like throwing it and throwing the pieces everywhere, but they're like the words that on the subtitles are like really polite.
Yeah.
That's what this is like. Though I guess you can't see it from your perspective. Well, it's only a matter of time until you feast your eyes on its beauty. I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? Not reacting with fear to my presence yet either. Interesting. Perhaps there is hope with this one. ... Who are you? I've gone by many names in my time. For now you may refer to me as Arcadia. I have to say, human, I have a fondness for your spirit. You've been watching me? Observing, sure. It's less about watching you and more about collecting information. So please don't take it personally. Actually, I typically take a fondness to individuals like yourself who have no trouble getting through on their own. You're talking about what happened with Lisa? Yes, precisely. However, there are others in the world with an affinity towards her type. It's just impossible. I don't understand what you're talking about. But Lisa's a great friend of mine. I won't let you hurt her. Disgusting. Maybe I was wrong about you. It's kill or be killed world out there, kid. You're deep in the darkness now. Get that through your thick skull before you end up like one of those skulls in the ground out there. Now excuse me, I have to return to base. That the current potential is low. Or have to tell the base that the current potential is low. Thanks for ruining the view. Though I guess weeding out weaklings like you is why we created this temple in the first place. It's a cool effect.
Wait a minute. Skulls on the floor out there. Is this where your uncle got all the skulls for its
I knew that was going to
castle?
happen. Okay, so now you can put the bow... And now we can hold the right trigger and lead the bow in a specific spot. And what does this do? Oh, I'm in defensive mode, which lets me hold still, which is kind of nice.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You can turn it into like a little turret.
Yeah.
I dig that. I like this
fun
one.
to play with. Fun to play with. These are unique mechanics.
Yeah, I like. It's neat.
So Nick's going to continue trying to make this part of the Destroy Space Aliens verse. Indiana Horse don't.
What do you mean try and make? It obviously is. And we've already established that every game played on this stream is all part of the same shared universe.
Well, it is.
See, there you go.
So, he proves it. It is technically the same universe. He was saying that this character is St. Jones the 7th or 6th or whatever. St. Jones the 6th.
Because everybody is everybody
Frank
else.
Jones, not St. Jones. Frank Jones. Ah, so this is where you need the new power for. These are cool mechanics.
Oh yeah, sneaky. I like it.
Of course, Destroy Space Aliens is more of a sci-fi, so either it's on a different planet or...
Well, we don't know. They're out camping. They wouldn't have brought all their science fiction stuff.
Right. Whoa, look at this thing. Yeah. I wonder if there's a really strong archer here or something. Maybe they can teach you some moves. I'd love to agree with you, but usually statues like this aren't made to honor the living. Oh, you and your I have a bad feeling about this. Come on, lighten up a little. Who's this old man? How come we're talking about the statue and this old man standing right there?
Hey, kids!
Praise be the god of light. I can't believe my eyes. The wielder of light has arrived. Okay. What's going on?
Can I sleep in your bed?
It's a truly... I'm going to sleep in his bed. It's a truly rare sight that a wandering soul emerges out of the dark forests from the foreign lands. Glory to be to the wielder of light. Oh, so I guess we're in a normal village. Okay, this is crazy. There's nothing special about me. My friend and I just got lost while hiking. Did you not see the skeletons on the way over? How many trudge pits did you pass? Bears, giant spiders? The bow of light does not make you special, my boy. Ha ha ha! It returns to that damn statue every time one of the wielders wanders too far into the forest and dies. The fact that you made it to us, and it was from your abilities alone, at least that is that so far. Sorry, I'm stuttering over myself here. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble taking this all in. Yes, of course. We're all plagued by the darkness after all. Many of us never leave our broken down homes. You see, we're all terrified here. There's darkness everywhere we turn. Our bones feel weak. I wonder if these are the lost ones that they were talking about earlier.
Yeah, could be.
We can hardly see what's several feet in front of us. None of us are ever sure if we're going to see what the myths call a sunrise. Even still, we do whatever we can to carry on. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep in your bed. But just the top half. Oh, can we buy things?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, sorry, I wasn't expecting any customers. Well, why are you open then? And Gary's assistant, he said that he saw someone coming out of the forest and had to go check. Okay, so he's not the normal shopkeeper. I'm just here to make sure no one steals anything. If you want to purchase anything, you'll have to wait until old Gary comes back to his stand.
Oh, so that's the guy you just talked to. Go tell him he needs to go back to his store.
I was about to say, are you a shopkeeper? All of you are trapped here for how long? As long as we've been alive, my boy. We're not graced with an easy life, so we barter soul bits, and we keep doing what we can to make each day better than the last. When someone emerges from the dark forest with that bow, let alone two of you, it's just a shining ray of hope for all of us. You have what we lack, and you have the will and the ability to fight these damned creatures. So every time a wielder of light emerges from that forest, I choose to celebrate in the honor of the hope which you present to us. You can stay here if you like for as long as you want, but you'll have to find a way to keep your living just like the rest of us. The creatures out there drop blue orbs, soul bits, so if you come to us with them, you can get your hands on all the various talents we all have. The town market is just behind me. It's only fair that we support each other after all. It's a scary world out there. You'll find most everyone in the village to be quite friendly. The tavern is above the market, and you might expect it to be the liveliest place and as you expect, it's the liveliest place in town. Sounds great, master. Oh, I haven't even told you my name yet. Pardon my manners, you can just call me Gary. Yeah, he is Gary. Get over to your shop, dude.
Do your job.
Thanks for your hospitality. I can't wait to check out everything. I'm heading to the tavern first. gonna save there.
Man, classic Gary.
I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to screen transition before he lets us do things. I'm typically not a fan of weapons, but after my friend was hurt by the darkness beast while he was sleeping, I just can't let anything happen to him. Luckily, it seems like Linda really knows her stuff. I just want to have a fighting chance next time. Hey, I haven't seen you around here. My friend Lisa and I are, not from around here. Well, in that case, the name's Linda. I run the weapon shop here, Chopin. Even though I don't think you'll need any of that with that bow of yours, I can still offer you some essence remnants that might help you survive out there. Thanks, let me take a look. Oh. Cool. Yeah, I'm totally gonna buy that. Did it buy it? Oh, I don't have enough money. I had a Steam pop-up just now. That
You should.
I'm gonna go grind for that real quick because I'm not that far from it.
I wonder if killing these guys gives you essence.
Just come in and murder the whole village. It's like, you're welcome to stay as long as you could. Oh no!
What?
We were so friendly. We haven't explored this bottom part of this castle anyway, so that'll hopefully give us what we need to... Oh, we can't because we don't have the crawl ability yet.
You should have asked about the werewolf man. Be like, hey, do you guys know of a werewolf man?
Yeah.
He's kind of a jerk.
Come to think of it, we should probably see what else is available, but attack up is always attractive to me. Hitting things less is always a good thing. I like how short a hop you can do. This bow is really a cool weapon. It's fun to play with.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Alright, what do you got? Books? I just don't know if I should commit to buying any of this stuff. There's so much information for free in the archive below. Could what Gage is selling really be all that different? I hear that everything he's saying is just made up of pseudoscience anyway. I don't know. In this world, I would give credence to anything I hear at this point. I wouldn't necessarily believe it, but at this point, things are strange enough that I think I could believe anything. Hey, they call me Gage. If you're looking for some knowledge, you won't find it anywhere in that find any of that library that I got here. Here is some premium information that they're not giving out for free in that archive below. I've got a bunch for sale. Want to take a look? The world sometimes feels like a different place after reading up on other perspectives. Well, all of this is too expensive for me because it does not raise my attack. But let's check out this archive that they keep talking about.
Let's head to the public library.
Oh, it's another owl. I wonder if this is the owl that left the village. Have any questions about the various essence remnants that you have come across? Oh, okay, so this is where you find out about your abilities. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm wondering if there's some that you have to buy to identify, and that's what Gage does. You're the first wielder of light to visit this place for a long time. I don't know how you got in here, but your soul is fascinating. It is the color of purity. I imagine that you have lived a very sheltered life. If you wish to learn about nature, then I will teach you about it. We'll see what else you have to say real quick. I would like that. Nature is a fascinating thing. Visualize a tree in your mind. That tree is strong. Every day it struggles against the wind and rain, but still it stands tall and proud. The tree's roots spread throughout the world around it, and it spreads its strength. The tree could not stand without the support of the earth, and the grass below would wither and die without the shelter provided by the tree. I see, so everything needs support. Exactly. Now you need to make a choice, wielder. Are you going to continue with your path of purity? Or will you align yourself with a path, light or darkness? I can teach you if you wish to learn the way that souls impact other souls. Well, this is actually kind of interesting, so I'm going to see how this is going to pan out. I'm listening. What do you know about how souls impact other souls? Every living creature has a soul. The magnitude of that soul and its influence depends on the creature. I'm wondering if this is how you change your talent tree. Humans, for example, have large amounts of soul. Every choice they make changes their path. You can see their path in the color of their essence remnant. Those aligned with the will of light are bright gold, and those who align themselves with the will of darkness are deep purple. Ah, so right now I'm half and half, and possibly when our alignment's going to change throughout the game and change what squares I have available.
Oh, it's kind of neat.
Yeah. So I just unlocked these scrolls town. Oh, this is from. All right, so gravity arrow. Okay, so lots of information about the gravity arrow. Quick charge. Decreases the time it takes to charge your bow, which is what I would expect. But it's a blue. You must align yourself with both light and darkness. So maybe as your alignment changes, you get some blue squares. I don't know, that's an interesting idea. And also, if it's a permanent effect or if it's something that's difficult to change, it would add replayability to the game.
Yeah, for builds.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Indiana Ores. I did find it, so good. All right, let's see. If you hold the X button as you get hit and press the opposite direction you were facing, you will accelerate in that direction. Oh, okay. This will either allow you to get quickly out of danger, or you can utilize this to speed past dangerous rooms. Neat. Let's see. So basically, you fling yourself with your bow. That's going to be a hard technique to master, it sounds like. It'd be nice if there was something that didn't kill me that I could practice with. I kind of like the idea that you get abilities that you have to identify because it kind of adds a layer to the game's world. I imagine that not everyone's going to like that approach, but I think it's kind of neat. The Wielder of Light?
Can't please everybody.
Sure, of course. What rare visitor we have here. Are you a learner or a teacher? I guess I'd be a learner. Ah, you seek knowledge, do you? What is it that you wish to learn about? Well, I guess as much as you can tell me. This is all very new to me. I see. Well, then I welcome you to join me. Come with me and I shall teach you about the various types of creatures which roam this world. The best way to learn is to do it practically. Let us go. Oh, there's a thing here. I guess I'll go identify that too. Soul capture. Uh-oh. Why is that a light ability? That sounds kind of evil.
Nah, it's when you capture them, they get to
they get to live in a cage, which is good. We bring creatures here in order to study them. Wow, there's so many cages. We try to treat them the best way we can. After all, we think that the humanoid grasshoppers around the town came directly from these creatures. Oh, I haven't met any grasshoppers yet. The different forms of magical means, or corruption in the world, or through different forms of magical means or corruption in the world, these creatures exist. What do you mean by a corruption of the world? Corruption is not just a moral thing, my friend. It can also be applied to the world around us. Through pollution, the earth can become corrupted. Through infection, sickness can spread. Through greed and hate, our hearts can become corrupted. Man's desire to destroy is strong, and it fuels a lot of what we do. This extends out to the world around us and creates abominations. I always like that as a source for fantasy monsters.
Yeah. That we made our own monsters. Imagine going camping and you're like, we'll have s'mores and I'll play my guitar, and then this all happens.
Right. They all seem pretty accepting of it, too.
It kind of feels like a Narnia thing. Like he fell into the back of his closet and is just like,
The worst kind of Narnia. Okay, so what does this thing do? I guess I'll equip it. I'm going to assume that it has something to do with getting more monsters in those cages.
mean, this is obviously some kind of hub world.
Yeah. So far we haven't found any fast travel yet, but that may change. Let's see. So is this where the soul... No?
Oh.
There wasn't
It's something he hasn't fully incorporated into the game.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we don't want to have that equipped. That's good to know. The owner of this tent is almost never around. I'm not even sure if I've even seen her. Some people stop by and drop soul bits in the tent hoping she returns. Others think her not being here is a scam to make more money. I'm not sure what I believe. That'd be really awesome if you could just leave a tent up and be like, leave money. Cool.
Just be like, hey neighbors, I'm not in my house right now. Give me money.
Like if people are doing it, it seems like a pretty good scam. Not that I would actually do that, but I've already won the first 2 games. I'm gonna let it ride and bet it all on the third. Sounds like gambling.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
You're looking to participate in a friendly wager in a game of chance? Those other tents will sell you possessions. Material things get boring after a time. What I offer here is an experience worth much more than any object. Boss! We'll place a wager and let the universe decide who wins. Randomness at its finest. Win or lose. What you're really buying is the experience, the hopes, the dreams. This guy can sell it, man.
You can flee all the way into the darkness and get away from the very light of day, and you still can't escape gotcha mechanics.
Everything that goes through your mind, right up until the deciding factor. Will you play? Actually, I heard somebody said that was their reason for buying lottery tickets, is that they felt the fantasy of what they would do with the money was worth the money of buying the ticket.
Well, yeah, I think that's why everybody buys them.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, he understands that his odds of winning are really low. But I'm like, I don't know. I look at it as $2 lost, to be honest. But
yeah.
Let's see. Oh, maybe this guy doesn't have his randomness set up yet.
I just hope that one day I too can get hit by a city bus and retire on the money I get.
Oh. It's always nice to see how much effort everyone puts into helping us all survive down here, except for the gambler right next door. Sometimes I just like to stop by Varric's stand and smell the beautiful flowers. It's really calming, even in these dark times. Can we buy flowers? I don't sell anything here. I'm just here to show the people of the town some the wonders that keep this town alive. You see, past here is the farm, which is where we grow various crops to feed all of us in the town. We're able to grow the crops quickly because of the essence reserve underneath. I was able to grow these plants on this table here using very minute amounts of essence from this jar. Isn't science amazing? So this entire ground has essence. Can I have like 20 of it? So I could...
Oh yeah, dig it up.
Yeah. Your heart has turned to darkness.
That'd be an interesting idea.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. So next time I get into dialogue, I can hold start. I was always jealous of how you wielders could hold down this left button to charge the bow.
I think it's always funny when people in-game talk about, or they talk to you as if you're playing a game. Like, what they're saying makes no good sense. But...
you gotta get it out there somehow.
No. I mean, it's not bad. I honestly think it's amusing.
So it sounds like... Let me try that again. Let's see.
Commander Shepard, hold the left shoulder button to charge your pulse rifle.
Okay, so if you use the charge shot, it actually heals you. That's good to know. That would have been helpful to know earlier.
That would have been useful yesterday.
Well, you know, it's better now. I mean, that earlier area was obviously feasible and not too difficult, so I don't think it was crucial for me to know at that point.
So Indiana Ors, I mean, unless you don't want to spoil it, is the bow the primary weapon mechanic of the game?
So it's great that he can stand up in front of all these people in the town and sing about his troubles. Yeah, it really seems to lift the spirits of the people in the town here. Yeah. You know, you're pretty good too. Maybe you two could play together one day. Well, it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I've never really played for a crowd before. So you've really never played a gig? No. Of course not. Well, why not? You can play, so you might as well share your talent with others. Think about the spirits you could lift. The adventures you could share. Those with heartbreaks to commiserate with. I'd just rather not. I'm not buying it. Keeping all that talent to yourself, you certainly don't strike me as the selfish type. I mean, after all, you pretty quickly took on the role of Wielder of Light, so why not a musician? I mean, we're kind of busy with the Wielder of Light right now, so...
Yeah, I kind of got my hands full.
I think there's something else going on here. I'm here to talk if you want. Being the Wielder of Light is easy. As odd as that might seem, that's true. Violence is easier than other options. I never chose to be the Wielder of Light. It's something that just happened, and now it's the way things are. It's like the world decided I must be Wielder of Light, this Wielder of Light character, and so that's who I am. No use fighting the will of the world, after all. Lyron's up there playing the music from his soul, something deep and personal to him. He's showing his soul to the world, his inner self, who he truly is, and letting the world judge him. If I were to do something like that, I'm sure I'd make some sort of mistake and ruin everything. Or even worse, what if I did everything right? What if my performance was a perfect resemblance of my own story, my own spirit, my own view of the world? What if I showed the world who I am and the world rejects it? It seems like a game that would be smarter not to play. I might as well just be who the world wants me to be. It's just easier that way. Wow. I never knew it was like that for you. Well, just know as long as I'm part of your world, I'll be there rooting for you. Even if your story gets a little melodramatic at points. Haha, thanks, Lisa. But hey, even melodrama is important at times. Like I have any idea on this anyway. All I do is put myself out there, and I always mess up. I mean, already once on this hiking trip, you had to come and save me. I'm quite the buffoon sometimes, but we've got each other's back. That's one thing I know for sure. Let's see, can we give money to this guy?
I like that the concept of, opening up your guitar case and flopping it open for people to throw $1 bills into while you play guitar is deeply intimidating for this guy. But when they're like, you're the Wielder of Light, save the universe, he's like, yeah, okay.
Let's see. I really admire Lyron for coming out here most nights and playing music for us all. Even in his toughest times, he's still out there putting out a brave face on for us all. While this song is a bit of a downer, it brings out what we're all feeling here. I can't wait for his next song. When Lyron recovers from a tragedy, he always recovers with style. Oh, he's actually singing. All of light could die. I will let other people who play this demo read through that. I really like the music, by the way.
Yeah, I like that it's this song as you go up. That's cool.
When I turned this on this morning to set up OBS, I was like, I heard the opening song, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited to play this now. Something nostalgic about it for me, at the very least.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, what is that?
At first I thought it would be weird coming to the Tavern all by myself, and now that I'm here, I find it quite liberating. It's like just being around all these other people is raising my spirits too.
People?
I also get to... so there's grasshopper people, if you remember. We read about that in one of the books. I also get to watch the live band play in the other room, which is always a great time.
Oh, were those just the stools?
Yeah. Hey, barkeep, I'll take 3 refreshment drinks. Alright, 3 recovery drinks coming right up. Well, I guess I have 3 hit points, so... We're gonna go ahead. It
sounded like you were an alien trying to order and sound like a normal person. Hey, bartender, I will take 3 energy drinks.
I don't know, maybe that's just what they named them.
I require sustenance for my mouth hole.
Oh, are the tables removed? I don't know, it doesn't look completely wrong.
Yeah, it just looks like tiny little tables.
I mean, people can stand around a bar too.
They cleared them for the sick rave they're gonna do later.
Like I didn't walk into that room and think that there was something completely off. So I mean, obviously, if you think the table should be there, they should. But
Okay, so what would be worse, living in a town where it's always darkness, or living in a town where the sun never sets?
I don't know. It's really tough. I like my dichotomy. I figured it was only a matter of time before another Wielder of Light ventured down here. They're all just like bored.
They're just like, oh, another one, cool.
Some people were like, oh, I'm so filled with hope, and this guy's like, oh, look, another one.
Oh, blood for the blood god.
This dojo was made to train even the weakest to be able to stand up and fight for themselves. If you're looking to grow stronger, talk to the dojo expert below. You know, these guys are living in darkness their entire lives. They have a real positive outlook. They have a dojo running. It's like anytime a Wielder of Light comes, we'll go ahead and train him. I like the idea. It's kind of neat, but these guys are...
library to equip them. Like, it's the whole town is built around the steady flow of, you know, heroes of light.
From an escapism has value standpoint, there's a lot to be had here. Let's see. You can refer to me as my expert, as Expert Kane. I'm the second in charge of the dojo. While the master is away, I'm at the training mountain in charge. Sorry, the master is away at the training mountain, so he's in charge. So can I train here? Of course. However, rule 1 is of the dojo is that if someone's using the training space, you must challenge them for the right to use that space. I like this idea. Just walk into the thing. No, it's my turn! I'm gonna beat you up! Luckily for you, right now, no one's using the space, so you're welcome to train. Oh, okay. I was hoping to challenge somebody. So what kind of training do you do here? Will I have to shoot at targets or something? How foolish. We train in melee combat here. While you might think you're special with that just because of that bow of yours, what would you do if you didn't have that bow of yours? Do you really want to rely on it for everything? Well, it's never let me down so far, but I'll still try out your training. Can't hurt. It can't hurt.
Hasn't let me down in the 45 minutes I've been using it.
Choose which type of training you wish to do and then enter the dojo below. We can get started. Block and dodge. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do basic combat, but I'm gonna go ahead and because I think I kind of understand block and dodge. Yeah, we already got that. We already got that set up right here. First, your task will be to slay this grasshopper. However, it's no ordinary grasshopper. I'm going to assume that it's immune to bows. There we go. Now follow up with a second. Make sure to make contact.
The mighty fist.
Okay, so it slows things down. There we go. Now finish it. Chase down your prey and end this. Great work. You finished off the grasshopper and learned the basics of melee combat. So does it always slow down when you use melee combat? Guess I'll have to find out by trying on a different enemy. Well, this is a interesting progression of a fairy growing up. Oh, she's a big fairy.
Got swole.
Wonder what we're gonna put in that bowl. Well, this place looks pretty nice. They're all complaining about how dark it is down here, but this place doesn't look so bad.
Actually, you know what? This is giving me cave story vibes now that I think about it.
You think so? Because of the graphics, or?
Well, kind of the graphics, but I mean, like the underground town and the way that the storytelling is done, and the mysteries and yeah.
It's a combination of inspirations, I think. Indiana Wars can fill us in on. Oh, that's an under construction area. Indiana Wars can fill us in on what the main inspirations were.
Well, I mean, I think it's hard to design any Metroidvania and not and avoid connections to Cave Story. I mean, that was one of the very first indie Metroidvanias.
Yeah, I mean, if you count it, some people don't. Ah, another trainee. I need to train and get stronger. Very well. The first trial is available to you for free below. It is technically the safest trial. If you want to have access to more advanced trials, you'll have to pay with some soul bits. This is not a means of profiting off of you, but more as a way that you can prove your strength. As in the past, proud wielders attempted to take on the trials they were not ready for. Death came quickly for those arrogant fools. Once you enter the room, you'll start to resonate with the dark spirits within. You'll be able to use their ability while in their presence during the trial. There are some markings on the wall that will help you understand how to use that ability. I can't make heads or tails of what they mean, but you wielders don't seem to have an issue with understanding the markings. Perhaps it was something to do with the magic of the Bow of Light. Regardless, whatever you do, don't give in to the will of the darkness. Well, I was just looking at the time here, and I think that is all we have for today. We usually end after 90 minutes, so we will go ahead and rest at this hammock here, and we will pick up again next week. But I'm excited to continue on with this. Even with this 90 minutes that we played, there's a lot of depth here.
Yeah, really interesting.
I like the main core mechanic, and I think there's a lot of talent on display here. I like the way the story is presented, and it has an intriguing world and a very comfy place, even though there's that underlying darkness there. So pretty excited to continue. We will continue on next week. Thank you very much for watching.